How do you master your mindset? That was a question that I kept asking myself when I wanted to wean off my antidepressants after being on them for 6 years. At that point in my life, I had realized that there was a cost of numbing out my fear and anxiety, and that cost was also numbing out my joy. I kept noticing how I was struggling to feel every moment. I remember this vivid memory of when I was taking my daughter to the park and I was pushing her on the swing, and I couldn't feel that joy in that moment. And that moment of realization was so eye-opening and yet so scary, because I knew I had to make a very important decision. Frankly, it was one of the hardest decisions of my life. But after asking myself, well, what's more important? Spending these precious years feeling numb, or developing the strength and the courage to wean off my antidepressants so I can feel more alive? And the obvious choice at that time was to wean off my antidepressants. But I knew that came at a cost. I was well aware of the withdrawals I would experience once I started weaning off the medication. But still, I was determined. The fact that I was already eating super clean and exercising every day, that gave me the confidence that I can do this. But still, I felt there was a missing link I needed to cope with the withdrawals, and that was mastering my mindset. I talk about this in greater details in my online training program called Reduce Your Stress, Reduce Your Waistline. So to find out more, click on the link below and you'll access my 3-part video series on how to manage your stress and enhance your overall health and well-being. And in my 3-part video series, I emphasize on the importance of having a daily ritual of mastering your mindset. Otherwise, it's so easy to let your mind take over. You see, the brain is designed to keep you safe. It's not designed to make you happy. That's our job. So if the brain is not trained properly, it'll just focus on the negative aspects of your life. All of this to say that I knew I needed the tools and the strategies to face those challenging times and to train my mind to be free. Because let me tell you, suffering from ongoing anxiety is one thing, but going through those withdrawals of weaning off the medication was one of the biggest beasts I ever had to conquer. I mean, there were many times I wanted to throw in the towel and go right back on the medication. But mastering my mindset every single day gave me the strength and the courage to push through those challenging times. So this is why I want to share with you my 5 major takeaways I learned that helped master my own mindset. So click on the link below to access my top 5 takeaways of mastering your mindset.